Hello, I'm going to be reading from Through the Storms. Today I'm going to be reading an action scene. The storm seemed to be following a normal path as it moved to the northeast. The clouds were still a little to the southwest of her. Oakley, the lead said, we're looking at the radar now. We've got you tracked on the GPS. Our calculations show if you maintain a speed of 50 miles per hour, you should intercept the storm. Roger that, Oakley replied. Oakley glanced at her speedometer that read 55. Maybe she should get ahead of the storm and circle back. No, they'd agreed on a plan, so she let off on the accelerator. The rain was heavier, so she flipped on her windshield wipers to a higher speed. Her headlights came on fully. Visibility decreased as the first hail bounced off her hood. It was still small, but she'd likely be driving into more. Oakley narrowed her eyes and strained to see through the windshield. She thought she heard the rumble of thunder, but couldn't be sure through her helmet and the hail pinging up the car. Smoky wisps of clouds swirled underneath the large anvil over her. The car rocked from the increasing wind speeds. She must be close to entering the bear's cage. There it is! Oh, Asher yelled. It scared Oakley since she'd been so focused on staying on the road. You see one? Oakley asked. It's coming your way. It's going to be a wedge. Shit, of course it's going to be a wedge. It would be so wide she wouldn't be able to gauge where it was or whether she was in the center of it. How wide? Oakley asked. About a half a mile, the lead said. Maybe you should abort. Abort? A wedge? That gives me much more of a chance to get the launch off. You damn fool, Asher said. It gives you more of a chance to be blown away, too. You need to... It's on the ground, the lead called, cutting off Asher's tirade. Oakley's eyes widened as a debris cloud that had kicked up to her left. The wind howled around her, but she was still far enough away not to hear the unforgettable sound of the tornado. She had time to get out in front of it. Oakley slammed her foot on the accelerator. I'm punching the core! The car lurched forward. She avoided looking at the speedometer, knowing she was greatly exceeding the speed limit. From what she remembered of the road ahead, it was mostly straight, which was good since she could barely see 10 feet in front of her. Baseball-sized hail bounced off the mesh, causing ice chips to fly in all directions, including onto the windshield. Her wipers couldn't keep up with the slush. I'm running into baseball-sized hail, Oakley said. Losing visibility fast. I'm afraid I'm not going to know when to shoot the cannon. We've got you, the lead said. If you could keep up that speed, it's looking like 20 seconds. Jesus, Asher yelled. Get out of there! Oakley gripped the steering wheel harder as the wind shook the car more violently. Visibility was next to nothing as a piece of barn bounced off her hood. Oak, are you still there? God damn it, answer me! And you have to read Through the Storms to find out what happens to Oakley next.